What's up, everybody? Rothstein here, Betting Public Sports Show. Today is Saturday, September 9th, 2022. About 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time here in the beautiful, lovely Queen City, aka the Republic of Cincinnati. And I've got joints for us today. We got three. As you can see, there's our record on college this year. Right now, we're working out of that. You understand? We kind of had a slow start because of week zero. Kind of working our way out of that. By the end of the season, we'll be well above that. Okay. Didn't do a show yesterday on Friday. Thursday for the NFL game, we had a EFP. Every fucking pick hit 4-0. We had Amon-Ra St. Brown for a touchdown, anytime touchdown. We had Detroit money line, Detroit minus 9.5, and Detroit -5, the normal spread. All right. So yeah, we had a clean sweep, and I got 3 for us today. So I don't even want to hold you to it. Make sure you like and subscribe to this video. All right. Let's get right into it. At noon, we've got Notre Dame Fighting Irish going to North Carolina State down there in what is that, Fayetteville, North Carolina, I believe. Notre Dame's a 7.5 point favorite in that game. I like Notre Dame. I like their quarterback. You know, remember they started slow last year with the new coach, the brother there. They started slow. Toward the end of the year, they picked it up. This year, they come back. We had them smoking the Navy. They whooped them by 40. We said they'd beat them probably by 28, 35 points. They did. And then last week, they punished somebody. I forget who it was. I do apologize. I don't have my notes with me. And then NC State, they struggled with UConn. Now, UConn's in its second year with Jim Moore Jr. You know, they got good toward the end of the year. Had a big win over Liberty, I believe. UConn. But I don't like this matchup for the NC State at all. I think Coach Freeman is going to kind of put it to him. We're going to go ahead and take Notre Dame. The normal spread is 7.5, whatever you got. If you want to take that, go ahead. I pushed it up to 9.5. I think Notre Dame's going to win by 10 points easily. They can't do anything with them. Notre Dame's got the better defense. Yeah, they're on the road, but that's okay. We're going to take Notre Dame. I'm taking them minus 9.5. You just take them by the normal spread, but I'm taking them minus 9.5. That's plus 105, all right? And at 6 p.m. Eastern, speaking of Liberty, we got New Mexico State at Liberty. New Mexico State. You know, that's one of those teams we usually take. Well, not take, but, you know, their games, you know, usually later in the day, about 7:30 or 10 p.m. Eastern. And we usually catch them. Now we're catching them with Liberty out of Conference USA. And New Mexico State is New Mexico State. They've always been New Mexico State. They're never going to be any good. You don't need to worry about them. Liberty, you know, they just lost Hugh Freeze. It's their second game. They kind of struggled defensively last week against Bowling Green. Gave up like 28 points. I thought that was a little bit much to be given up for Bowling Green. I think they'll tighten it this week. They're favored by, I believe, 10. They're favored by 10 against New Mexico State. Like I said, who is New Mexico State? Matter of fact, they lost to UMass. Got whooped on by UMass in the second half. Got their ass whooped by UMass. Or was that New Mexico? Both of them took L's week 1, so it doesn't matter. In their first games, rather. I don't know, because it was during week 0, I believe. But we're going to go ahead and take Liberty minus 8.5. Now, that's minus 135 odds, all right? That's not the normal spread. Like I said, the normal spread is like 10. Just brought it back just to be safe. Minus 8.5, Liberty. All right, at home. And then lastly, got another home tilt, or another noon tilt. Coach Prime. Colorado Buffaloes. They're at home against Nebraska. And they already was talking shit. They was already talking shit earlier this week. Coach Prime out there talk about how he want to renew the rivalry and things like that because it used to be a hell of a rivalry in the 90s when Colorado was really good. Darian Hagan, Eric Bieniemy, Chad Brown on defense. Then they got decent again with Cordell Stewart a couple of years later. Cordell Stewart, Ray Caruth, Michael Westbrook, those guys, they were solid again. But um, yeah, but no national titles other than the one in 1990, I believe. They split with Georgia Tech. Then they split it. Didn't they split a national title with Georgia Tech or Washington or something? I've never been a big Colorado fan until now. Because what happened that last play against the Rocket Ishmael. You talk about electrifying college players. Yeah, Reggie Bush was nice, but Rocket Ishmael was just different. I'm telling you. Everybody's high on the young kids for them. Travis Hunter, Colorado that is. Travis Hunter, Shedeur Sanders. All of them. Looking into Heisman. They talk about Shedeur Sanders as a top 10 NFL pick right now. Like really, but yeah, he looked good like that. So probably he is. So, but we're gonna go ahead and take Colorado, 22nd ranked Colorado Buffaloes. We're going to take them on the money line at minus 150. You want to add half a unit to that, be my guest. All right? So let's recap, all right? At noon, Notre Dame at NC State. We're taking Notre Dame minus 9.5 for plus 105. Okay? At 6 p.m. Eastern, all times Eastern on the famed Rothstein Sports Investing Show, Betting Public Sports Show here on YouTube. The famed Rothstein Sports Investing Show, that's a audio podcast. It's up to date. You can check it out. Make sure you like, subscribe to it as well. Leave comments, leave reviews. At 6 p.m., we got Liberty hosting New Mexico State. We're taking Liberty minus 8.5 for minus 135 odds. And then lastly, at noon, number 22 ranked Colorado, Coach Prime and them, Shedeur and them, Travis Hunter and them, hosting Nebraska. Matt Rule, remember they was talking shit about Deion in the portal earlier. Now Nebraska's got a good good offensive and defensive line. But I just think Coach Prime got that magic that he lifts kids. You know what I'm saying? And they want to play for him. So we're gonna take Colorado on the money line, minus 150. Add a half a unit, all right? So there you have it. You got plenty of time to get online, get in line, and get to the bag. And the show's motto: if there's games to be played, there's money to be made. We'll be back tomorrow, NFL show, scheduled to have a guest picker for week 1. We'll see. But in the event we don't, I'll be there. All right. But we'll talk to you tomorrow. And until then, everybody be well. Peace.